finished her speech talking about people getting across the ditch. And aren't we seeing exactly that under this government, Mr. Speaker? Everyone must go. Everyone must go across to Australia, because that's what's happening under this government and under Christopher Luxon's leadership. But, Mr. Speaker, I wanted to begin my speech with a question. Who said it? Who said it, Mr. Speaker? If it looks like a tax, quacks like a tax, it's probably a tax. Kieran McAnulty gets it right, so he wins the chocolate fish today. Nicola Willis said it, Mr. Speaker, and what we've heard from this government at the start of this year, first of all, we heard a speech that was kind of full of nothing. There was no gas to it, there was no hot air in it. It was basically just a shortened speech where the Prime Minister couldn't even deliver on the full 20 minutes. Then we had an announcement just recently where they can't quite decide what it is. Is it a levy? Is it a charge? Is it a fee? The latest one is it an insurance policy? Well, actually, the last time I looked at an insurance policy, I paid for it, Mr. Speaker. And so we've got a confused government. They've gone quiet now. The confused government, although Winston Peters isn't confused, it is a tax. It is a tax on electricity users so that this government can continue to invest in fossil fuels and undermine the electricity sector in New Zealand and our energy sector in New Zealand that needs to be focused on renewables, as well as bringing the prices down for consumers. Because, Mr. Speaker, I've had emails from my own power company and from people in my electorate about the continuing increase in the cost of electricity. Mr. Speaker, it's another area where this government promised to make things better, but instead they are failing. And once again, they go incredibly quiet when they realise that actually they're not delivering on the promises that they made to New Zealand over 2 years ago, Mr. Speaker. So under this government, we are seeing jobs being lost. We're seeing the cost of living making life harder for many people. We're seeing homelessness increasing, and it's getting harder, Mr. Speaker, to see a doctor and access healthcare. We're seeing those things in my community of Nelson. We're seeing projects cancelled, like the Rocks Road upgrade. We're seeing other important projects like Nelson Hospital cut in half. Mr. Speaker, in the last year, we've seen terrible job losses across our community. We've seen 130 jobs lost at Sealord. We've seen 142 jobs lost at Carter Holt Harvey, and Proper Crisps moving their operations to Auckland, which will affect 82 local jobs. Mr. Speaker, these are real people in our community, real families. They're now facing uncertainty and a loss of income. And we need to invest in our regions properly, Mr. Speaker, unlike this government, where their decisions are making things worse for people off the back of huge promises that they were going to make life better. Well, things are getting worse. We're seeing unemployment rise to 5.4%, and it's even worse for our young people. So, Mr. Speaker, we have exciting opportunities to make things better, and one of those is through Labour's Future Fund. One of the things we need to be doing is investing in New Zealand businesses, investing in New Zealand people, investing in areas like our blue economy through things like Moana Nui, but also through projects that we know will help grow a sector that will grow decent jobs, Mr. Speaker. There's other areas, Mr. Speaker, where I have real concerns about what this government is doing, and one is particularly about cutting the Nelson Hospital project in half. Under their plans, the ICU, the emergency department and the operating theatres will stay in their existing buildings. If the Alpine fault ruptures, they cannot operate. That is reckless. So that government is going to let operating theatres, the ICU and the emergency department stay in a building that cannot operate after the Alpine fault ruptures. It is reckless. It is, Camilla Bellich, shameful. And Mr. Speaker, you cannot say that having half a hospital, only $500 million after a $1.1 billion plan is going to serve the people of Nelson. Nelson and New Zealand are going backwards under this government. Labour has a plan to fix our economy, to put people first, to make sure people can access healthcare, to make sure people aren't living on the streets and can access a warm, dry, affordable home.